guys, and welcome to my review of Haikyuu chapter 257. And I was right last time. Hinata did a commit black. Yeah, that made me very happy that that was the thing that happened. But I can make this quickly. So Hinata does the commit black, which works the first time because one, they're caught off guard and like luck, I guess. But Hinata is still quite a weak blogger, so it gets through him most of the time. And when he like either has a one touch or like, I don't know, other people can receive for him, but it's important for him to become stronger as a blogger. I think I talked about this last time as well, that he's not at Tsukishima's level. Ukai says this as well, this chapter. So Hinata really needs to work on his blogs, but of course he can't really like work on it right now, so he just has to do with what he has right now. But I really like the line that Osamu has at the end here where he's like, "You're weaker than I thought," because this is gonna annoy Hinata a lot. And he's definitely gonna find a way to block him. Because the fact that they know now that even though Hinata's doing the commit block, the fact that they know that Osamu can easily overpower him because it's still a one-on-one, that means that they're not gonna stop doing the quick. And that will work to Hinata's advantage once he figures out how to deal with Osamu, because, yeah, when they think that Hinata's too weak to actually block it and then he finds out a way to block it, obviously that's good for Kurasuno. But we had also a focus on Kinoshita in this chapter because he comes in as a pinch server in the instead of having Tsugi serve. And while the focus isn't a lot on him, he's nervous in the beginning and you have Ukai calling him out by full name and age, and then he calls the full names and the ages of the people in the receiving line on the opponent's team just to like get it into his head that, well, they may seem intimidating, but they're literally just 3 people around your age. They're high schoolers just like you. And I really like that how in the beginning Kinoshita's like, yeah, that's right, they aren't like college students or working adults or even aliens, like they're just high schoolers like me. And then you have like him serving, and the second time he serves it fails, but again really the attention isn't really on him serving, it's more on Hinata doing the commit block. But when he gets off again, he has the line again of, yeah, they aren't college students, they aren't working adults, they aren't aliens, but they have more experience, and our chances of success are uneven. And it really sounds like he's talking down on Karasuno, and he's like, oh yeah, Inurasaki, oh, they're so good. But then he's like, yeah, we got a big chance because our freak first year duo. So I really like that, how even though he takes, like, 'cause it still has the implication that they have strengths in very different areas, because Inurasaki is, I think I said this at some point as well, they are a more complete team than Karasuno. I must have said this, I feel like. And they, as a team, they probably have more experience, and yeah, just as a whole, they're like a step above Karasuno. But Karasuno has all of these individuals who have their special abilities. They have their free first year duo. They just have generally really good first years that can really mess with your head if you're playing against them. So even though logically Inarasaki should have a better chance of winning, Karasuno has so many aces up their sleeve that the chances may even tip in their favor. So I really like that, how that same line is used in so many different, or in 2 different ways, or maybe 3, depending on how you view it and how you interpret it. So you have the, oh, they're just like me, so I shouldn't be intimidated, and oh yeah, they're just like me, but because of other circumstances they're better, or oh, but because of other circumstances, even though we're still the same, we have better individual members. So yeah, I really like that. And I also really liked the little panel we had where he was like, I should have done more, I should have served to a more risky spot, and I should have just done more to pressure their setter when I did my serve. And you have him being like, he doesn't look very frustrated like we've seen Tsuki and Yamaguchi do when they do something they feel they should feel down about, but he looks slightly frustrated, and you have Suka looking at him like he's realizing that he's really getting into it now, because Suka Mama is really like looking out for his children here. So it's really nice to see that the three forgotten second years are getting their time to shine, especially I'd say especially Kinoshita, because we have Chikara. Obviously he's had his arc in the second season against Wakunan, and Narita is their only other middle blocker, so whenever Tsuki or Hinata can't play, you have Narita coming into play for them. So those two always have like, they're always there somehow, but Kinoshita is always like that forgotten, that really forgotten second year, so I'm really happy that we see more of him, because he did have his entire thing with him practicing his serve and practicing the jump floater. So it's really great that even though, of course, this match isn't gonna be about him, it's really great to have him have his moments. And we talked about this last time as well, that even though, again, this match has been set up to be Tanaka's match, yet we keep seeing all the other Karasuno members have their moments. And again, that's not unusual. Like, you still have, again, with if we go to the Shiratori match, like, the sole focus was definitely on Tsukishima, but every other character also had their moments. You had Suga doing a spike in the synchronized tag. You had Hinata becoming not a solid blogger, but a better blogger with the way that he jumped up to the block. You had Nishinoya really being their guardian deity, because he was the only one who could really like receive Ushiwaka's spikes. You had probably others that I'm forgetting about, but people had their moments as well, so this is definitely the same. It's just a little weird that Tanaka hasn't done anything yet, because at least in the Shiratori match, you saw Tsukishima thinking all the time, even though he didn't really get his time to shine until the second set. And of course that could still be the case here with Tanaka, that it's not until the second set, but unlike in the Shiratori match, which was 5 sets, this is just 3, so it's gonna be a little weird if he doesn't start shining until the next set. But we'll see. I do think we'll see them play a full set, but I actually feel a lot more comfortable in Karasuno's abilities to go far in this tournament if they won against Inorasaki in a 2-0 set. Because I don't actually know, I was thinking about this while reading, I don't know who's gonna win the first set, because I think I said before that I thought Inorasaki was gonna win, but I think maybe Karasuno could win it. And then Inorasaki could take the next one, or Karasuno could just win 2 in a row. Again, I have said before, I do believe they'll win. You can't trust me, but I do believe they'll win. I have said before, there are a lot of reasons for that, so I'm not gonna repeat them. But reason number 1 is literally just the uniforms. But yeah, I'm definitely expecting more of Tanaka at some point. Because they need to get back their points. They can't just defend, which is like a lot of what this chapter is about. Like, you have Hinata doing the commit block, and then you have the 2 other blockers having to secure whatever Hinata isn't. So yeah, I'm expecting them for them to get back some points somehow, and that should be with Tanaka, who's now one of their prime spikers. But yeah, I think that's what I have to say. I don't really have like a lot of predictions for next time, but we'll see. I don't know what Hinata will do, because I can't really figure that out, but he's definitely gonna do something. We'll see. He probably has some idea. But yeah, you can leave a like if you like anything that I had to say. Leave in the comments below what you thought of the chapter and what you think Hinata will do to deal with Osamu, and you can subscribe if you want to see more. And until next time, bye!